Do you go to Indonesia often?
If I go to Indonesia, I might as well maybe just fly to Bali.
Yeah.
Or go back
But
home. Might as
is
well
Bali Indonesia? I'm kidding.
Indonesia is in Bali.
It's a nice getaway also in Bali because it's very different. So the scenery is different. Yeah, everything is different.
I love Bali.
Yeah. Well, if you go to Bali, where you go? Which part?
Depends and with who I go with. The thing with Bali is you can do so many things. I love Bali. So I went for, if you want to go with your party friends, you go Canggu, Seminyak, drinks, party. But I also went for diving in Bali, in Tulamben, all the way in the northeastern side. I went for a meditation camp in central Bali for 7 days. I went for just simply going to a resort with my family. I went for a friend's wedding. I've tried so many things in Bali, and it depends on my mood and that holiday. What do I want to do? But surely you can do something fun.
What do you feel when you land in the airport in Denpasar? Like, do you feel like, oh, that's Indonesia?
Yes, it feels like home. Bali is
feels like home.
Yeah, it feels like home. Like so excited, and people in Bali are so happy. They are like. I feel maybe it's just me, and whenever I go to Bali, it's always for vacation, so the mood is always good. But I've been to Bali more than 5 times, maybe spent 1 week each. I feel people in Bali are just so friendly, so happy, so nice. I even asked them, there's so many foreigners come to Bali and they actually build a business, they start working, they earn money, in Bali. And I asked the locals, don't you feel angry that they sort of take your market or they earn more than the Balinese? They're just like, no, the gods already take care of your abundance or we call it rezeki, your money, like how much you are supposed to get in life. So they don't worry about it. Like that's how I feel. And if you heard, Bali has one of the lowest crime rate. You feel safe in Bali to dress up whatever. I'm a bit conscious how I dress up in Jakarta. People do get stared at or just don't feel comfortable in general. I'm not saying Jakarta is not safe, but you just need to be more careful. But in Bali, I can dress up as whatever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the locals are very chill about it. They're just so happy in Bali, everyone came to Bali to have fun. They're not so stressed and their life is so simple. Sometimes it gives me a good perspective. Like in Singapore, people are working so hard, so stressed about condo, HDB, paying rent, insurance, blah blah blah. And you go to Bali and people live in very humble and slow life, and then it reminds you, at the end of the day, you don't need so much to be happy. You don't need this 5-room condo to be happy. Also, I still want my 5-room condo, but it's not the only thing that makes you happy. Material things is not the only thing.
Yeah.
So it's going to Bali is always a good reminder.
How's the Indonesian community in Singapore? There are a lot of Indonesians.
It's huge.
Yeah?
Yes.
It's huge.
Yes, it's huge.
Do you know how many?
I don't have the numbers, but Indonesians will love to stick together.
That's what I heard.
Wherever we are, right? I've been living in Hong Kong and I was in UK for a short period, exchange. Indonesians, we always find each other back. There's always Indonesian community wherever you go. I don't know why. We are just so sticky to each other, help each other.
Yeah, interesting, because some cultures, if you're abroad and you see someone from your home country, you're like, well, I go.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes the same for Russians. Depends on where you are. For some Europeans, for Germans, they don't want to meet other Germans. Let's say if they are in Bali.
So do you want to meet others Russian? Do you have Russian community?
Russian, I have few Russian friends. I'm not a big. Its community is quite, compared to Indonesia, quite less. So it's much smaller. But yeah, I have in Phuket there are a lot of Russians. So
okay.
For me, no problem. But I know it depends on the country. For Indonesians, really like to stick together in foreign countries.
I think it's our more collectivism culture. We make events, we hang out, we have dinner, and then when we mingle for dinner, it could be 3-4 hours. Maybe it just feels good to talk to someone who understands your culture in your mother tongue language. Very easy to find Indonesians flavor here. So that's the one thing I like about Singapore.
Yeah, that's very cool. you kind of don't feel so much homesick
Correct.
because of
correct.
that. Yeah.
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 Do you feel homesick of Russia?
I'm okay now. Before, when I just moved out from Russia like 10 years ago, it was more like homesick thing. But now it's like
You
okay.
get used to it. This
Yeah,
is
my
home
life
now.
is here. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like my friends are here. So
Your family.
Yeah.
You met your wife here?
no, in Russia.
Oh, then you moved together here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And my parents actually, and my sister, they come to Singapore. And recently we met at Phuket, so they had a flight to Phuket. We fly to
okay.
Phuket also.
Okay.
So yeah, it's okay.
Food-wise, it's not a problem. What was the biggest? No, now I'm asking. What was your biggest culture shock coming to Asia?
Culture shocks, just the weather, I think. Yeah, the weather is the main one. Just very
Too
hot.
hot. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I prefer this weather actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I prefer to be no aircon, no fan. I'm good now. Yeah.
You're the first person who say you can adjust to, you can accept Singapore's weather. You know.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's nice to be a little bit cold,
Yes.
but for practicality reasons, it's easier to have
You start to
this
be
weather.
you start to be more practical as well, like Singaporeans.
Yeah. So less clothes. I can save money on winter clothes.
Yes.
That's the thing.
Yeah. yeah.
What do you miss the most from Indonesia, being in Singapore as Indonesian?
Honestly, nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, except my family. But that's a cliche answer, you know, my family.
Yeah.
But honestly, I love it here.
And I'm proud of it.
As a Chinese female Buddhist, I feel more a majority here than in my
Yeah.
home country, to be honest.
Yeah, also true.
It's true, because in Indonesia, I'll become a minority. Yeah. Here, I kind of feel like I feel kind of belong to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, living away from Indonesia for so long also, so I'm used to it. Yeah.
Yeah. And they also say you have higher chance to get your PR because of that. Young female, Chinese heritage.
You know, if during my PR application, right, I'm gonna write, I'm ready to contribute to the birth rate here. I don't know if there is a column for me to write.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that.
I like a Singaporean boyfriend. You see?
So my PR approve. Finger crossed. I hope ICA doesn't watch this. Yeah.
How you spend like your weekend, let's say?
I do my content work. I started, so since I moved to Singapore, I started TikTok and Instagram to do more content there. So usually, mostly we can meet people for that, and then work out. And I really like outdoorsy stuff. I cycle, I picnic, I eat. You know, in Singapore, it's you eat,
You eat, yeah.
yeah, eat. You know, you go
Yeah,
cafe and meet
yeah.
people.
Go makan.
You
That's
makan.
thing.
Makan is such a thing, you know. It's a
Yeah.
culture also. So yeah, we go makan, meet friends. So that's pretty much occupy my weekend already.
What kind of content you make?
I share about living and working in Singapore as an Indonesian. So usually mostly it's Bahasa for my fellow Indonesians in Indonesia or sometimes Indonesians in Singapore, talking about like different kind of professions and roles in Singapore. How's their life, how to work here, what are the challenges or tips to get to where they are at right now.
Why you decided to do this?
I think the first few things, but the first is the demand is there. So many Indonesians want to work in Singapore, but there's very limited first-hand information. You know, people, if you go Google and everything, they will just tell you the formal stuffs. You go apply and all these things. But if you can hear from Indonesians themselves working in Singapore, who already made their way to Singapore, then that will be much better. And there's a demand to it. And then I wanted to have a passion project. And I like doing content for a while. Then I think maybe it's time to maybe try to make it serious as a serious passion project, side hustle, I would say. And then when I first moved to Singapore, it was a good way, an excuse for me to meet people. I didn't have many friends here, so it was a good way to occupy my time and meet people through here. And it's been really great so far.
Why no YouTube? YouTube is huge in Indonesia.
I know,
Actually.
I wanted to. I need to learn from you. type of content. I think it will be a different type of content altogether, and it takes way more efforts. Like look at all this setup. Like, I only have like my phone. That's it now.
No, phone is fine. You can
Phone is
start.
fine?
Yeah, definitely you can start with your phone.
Yeah.
You just need a phone, clip mic, and the daylight. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.